Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to another Heyday video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to make coins fast in Heyday. In 2025, yes, the most asked question by everyone who plays the game. And today I'm going to share some really good tips that can help you to make coins fast in the game. But before I start this video, I just want to make something clear, and that is everybody has a different playing style. So you really have to find a method that suits you the best, that works the best for you. You really don't have to do, what everybody else does. So each of us has like their own Heyday journey. And I definitely do not recommend people to, exactly do what somebody else does, because what works for them might not work for you. So I'm sure everybody knows what coins are in the game. Coins is like the main currency in the game that helps you to do so much. You have to buy all these machines that you see over here, which I love, with the help of the coins. And you also use coins to purchase, your pet houses, not the actual pets, but the pet houses, trees and bushes. They help you with the fruits and berries, and you can also purchase some really good decorations with the coins. My personal favorites are these golden statues, and they're very, very expensive. They cost like millions of coins. And at this point, I've got 45 million coins. So without wasting any further time, let's get right into some ways to make coins in Heyday fast. Number one on my list is double coins events. What better time to make coins than double coins events, because they help you to make some extra coins. Now, it could be a truck event that gives you double coins. It could be a boat event and also the town event. So once your town is maxed, you actually get a lot of coins, I've noticed, from the town event. But usually I recommend people to do the trucks when it's the double coins truck event. So make sure that you follow the Heyday schedule and you prepare for these events. Just make sure you have a lot of products, because trucks really need a lot. And one double coins event that actually helps a lot, it's this one over here. But let me tell you guys something. This event will require some work, some strategies, and you'll have to prepare for that. But trust me, it is so worth it. Visitors bonus event, all the farm visitors will give you a double amount of coins. Now, I have a whole video dedicated to this event. I'll put it in the description. You have to watch it. That is so helpful. And if you prepare for this event, because it takes a bit of time, it's not something you can do immediately. Since I'm not prepared at the moment, I can't really do anything. But this event is so helpful to make coins literally in 1 second. So if you have time, if you think you're free enough to prepare, make sure you do and watch that video. I have all the tips shared in that video, and then you can make a ton of money. People even make like millions of coins in a single day by this event, which is insane. But as I mentioned, this is going to need a lot of work and some strategy, so make sure that you're ready for that. Okay, so that's my number one tip. Any double coins events, they help a lot in the game, especially the double coins truck event and visitor bonus event. Let's talk about my next way to make coins in the game fast, and that is selling your products. Probably the most effective and my best way to make coins in the game is by selling your products. Now, what the products are, they're the food items or any other items that you produce in the machines. You sell them in the shop to make coins. There's a video on my channel that talks about all the best products you could sell in the game to make a lot of money. What I mean by best products are the products that are not too hard to make, and they can still give you a lot of money. So once again, every level has different products. You have to find the one which suits you the best. Watch that video. It explains all the products that are so helpful. But trust me, any products in the game help. I mean, there's so many products you could sell. Let me give you guys an example. Pie even is one of my favorite machines in the game to make money. All the pies sell very well. You could sell popcorns, the barbecue grill products, sweaters, cloths, and if I talk about a little higher levels, then you could do the same with the juices. They sell very well. The coffee, it doesn't even take a lot of time. Soups are also very good. So let's make some coins right now because I'm in the mood. See, I've got a lot of these perfumes, the conic diffusers. At this point, honestly, I don't really need coins. I've already got a lot, but I still love to make them because that's like one way to keep my game going so that my game doesn't really become boring. So that, like having a goal. And I'm just going to sell them. You guys see the 10 of them go for almost 1,700 coins. Now, I made a lot of these because I'm trying to fully master my machine, but that also helps me to make a lot of coins. And see, I have so many products that I sell. Some of the products are my absolute favorites. Like, I remember I used to sell a lot of milk tea back in the day. That was like my favorite product to make a lot of money. You have to find a product that sells well, right? Don't sell rustic bouquets or, the clothes hats. They're not going to sell well. That's going to take a lot of time, so you might be stuck. But there's many other products that you can sell. And if I comment at the bottom, you guys can see I've got the popcorns. I can sell them. They're going to go very well, and I've got a lot of these jams. Now jams, they're not really worth it because they take a lot of time. I have them because I use my baby farms, but if you have, of course, you can sell them. The tomato juice is a really good way to make money. I sell a ton of these, and I don't need 40. I keep about 20 of all the product, so that's extra. I'm just gonna sell it. And you must be thinking how to get a lot of products. Honestly, first of all, have patience. Don't be too rushed. You have to open the slots of the machines and you have to make the products in your machines. It could take a bit of time, maybe 2 days, 3 days, but don't worry. Just store the products and then sell them. That's what I did. I've stored all these products for like weeks, and that's the reason I have a lot of them. Of course, I'm going to sell the roasted tomatoes because I don't need that much. And I've got the chocolate ice cream, which is 29, so I'm just going to sell 10 because I really don't need that. Apple juice, which I'm going to put because I don't need that. And we're just going to put some cherry juice as well. Now, there's some products that are actually very expensive, but they don't sell well, like the blankets. I think they're already in the paper. So you should avoid those sort of products. Okay, so products are, in my opinion, the best way to make money. Even if you're a low-level player, that is the best tip I could give you guys. Make the products, never stop your machines, always keep them running, especially when you're sleeping, when you're not active in the game. Make sure that your machines are filled up, so next time when you come back in the game, you can collect those products and sell them to make a lot of money. It's going to help, but you have to be a little patient. It is going to take some time, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. Let's talk about the third way to make coins fast in the game, which is, again, selling. And this time, it's not the products, but the expansion tools. Again, one of my favorite ways to make money. Now, you might be thinking, we don't have expansion tools. Oh, what do we do? You do. You just have to look. You just have to find. I think at every stage, at every level, everybody has the tools that they don't need. For example, if I'm talking about me, I really don't need these town tools. I could trade them for something, but I'm not really in the mood. I think selling is a better option since I can make a lot of money. So that's what I'm going to do. I have like over hundreds of all these town tools, and even the land tools, I have a lot of them. I really don't need that many because I'm still collecting the permits so I can sell them. And that's not it. You could also sell your barn tools and the salad tools. What I do sometimes, since nails are like my common tools, I can get them so quickly. And when I have a lot of them, I just sell them. If you feel like you have enough space for the moment and you're really not in the mood to, upgrade your silo or your barn, then you could sell your extra expansion tools. Like, for example, at the moment, I'm not really in the mood to upgrade my silo. So what I would do, I would just sell my nails. I would avoid selling the tools that are rare, that are important to me, since planks and screws are important, so I don't sell them. But you know what? I can sell a lot of these town tools because I don't need them. Whoops, that was a mistake. Make sure you sell them in the max price. And of course, I've got them by playing my game every day. So you have to make sure that you're playing your game properly and you're not skipping any days. Real life happens, I can understand it, but if you want to make a lot of money, you have to play the game. So see, that's a lot of coins. That's 10 for over 3,000. I've got a lot of these land deeds, which I'm just going to put because I really don't need them. I keep about 20 to 30 to myself. So, I don't sell all of them because in that way it helps me to get them back from the town quickly. So, what, let's put an advertisement on popcorns. Okay, maybe I should not have done that. All right, so somebody's going to purchase all the products and this is going to give me a lot of coins. A lot of coins. I could sell the town tools, the land tool. I don't sell the saws and axes and the mine tools because I think they're important and you always need them. Plus, they also don't give you a lot of coins. So if you want to sell tools, I would recommend you guys to sell your land tools / your town tools or any extra barn or silo tools. Okay, let's come to the next way to make money, and that's going to be crop and fruits. Yes, you can use your crops and fruits to make a lot of money in the game. And now that I'm talking about fruits, if you're looking to make some extra profit, I would recommend you guys to plant a lot of apple trees. They don't take a lot of time, or you could go with cacao trees too. But if you just need money, then I think coffee bushes are a really good way to make money, and even the blackberry bushes. The reason with the coffee bushes is that they don't take a lot of space, when you plant them. So you could plant them 2 instead of 1 when you compare them to the blackberry bushes. So we have many trees depending on your level in the game. Apple trees are really good ones to make money. Cacao trees are the best one, and coffee and the blackberry bushes. You can plant a lot of them. You can harvest them. One problem you have to remember, and that is you are going to need a lot of saws and axes to cut them. So make sure that you plant them according to your saws and axes. Or, you could just trade or ask your friends or neighbors if you really want to plant a lot of them. But I really don't recommend planting in messes. I would just say that plant a bunch. You can harvest 3 times and they can still give you a lot of coins. And one of my favorite ways to make coins in the game is by selling the crops, and I sell a lot of them. We have so many crops in the game. Some of them are actually very, very helpful. Like, let me just give you guys an example. All the crops that you see over here on this page, they sell really well. And they also don't take a lot of time. You could do the corn, soybeans, carrots. Tomatoes are a perfect way to make money. I definitely recommend all of you lower level players to plant a lot of them when you're sleeping. And when you come back in the game, you can harvest them and you can sell them. They're also rare. They're so rare and everybody's going to purchase them quickly. Cotton is a very good way to make money. The potatoes are, I think even the asparagus, it takes a lot of time. So you have to divide the crops according to the time because some crops take a lot of time while others don't. So one of my favorite crops that I used to plant all the time when I was a low-level player, that was the rice. I loved planting the rice just because I loved the animation of them. And, I loved when they grew on my farm. So I would just harvest them and I would sell them to make money. They're expensive and they sell well. But if you don't have a lot of time, all the first page crops over here, they are a really good way to make money. The carrots just take 10 minutes and you can sell them for the max price. They're going to go away real quick. Okay, so I just made some coins and let's come over here and see what I can do. At the moment, I really don't have like any extra crops. So I'm just going to sell the crops that are not needed. I keep around 150 to 160. So all the crops that are extra, I just sell them or I make products to sell them. But you can still sell the crops. You know what? Now that I'm talking about crops, let's talk about another way which is related to the crops, and that is weeding. What is weeding? Weeding is essentially just planting the wheat and harvest it to get tools, XP, and you can make a lot of coins. Now, weeding was not a very popular way to make money back in the day, but over the years, it has evolved and become like a very efficient way to make coins in the game. Now, we just take harvested. You can get a lot of wheat in like literally no time, and you can sell that at your shop to make coins. And you have to remember and make sure to sell your wheat for 36 coins because people will purchase it. There was a time in the game people used to sell wheat for 1 coins or 10 coins because it was not very popular and people would not purchase a wheat. It would stay in your shop for like a long time. But now it's changed. There's so many products in the game that require a lot of wheat. So people are always looking for wheat, especially the higher level players. And that's an amazing opportunity for the players to make coins. Just plant the wheat, harvest it, and sell it in your shop for full coins. I know 36 coins are not a lot, but if you even do this for like 30 minutes or like 1 hour, if you have that time, because Hit is all about playing, you can't do stuff if you're not going to play the game. So you really have to be in the game. You have to be active and you can make a lot of coins. It's like it slowly builds up, but it's a very, very efficient way to make coins. If I look in the paper, you guys can see some people are even selling wheat for 10 coins, which is a mistake. Don't do that. You can even purchase this and sell that in your shop for full coins. This is also very effective. This method, cheap shopping, I purchase stuff in the paper that's not expensive, and then I come at my shop to sell it for the max price, and I make profit by doing that. So my wheat is ready, and let's harvest it. You guys are going to see that I'm probably going to get like a tool. Yep, I got a bolt. Wow, I actually got 2 tools, which is awesome. And I'm going to plant some more, and then I'm going to sell, all the extra one in the shop for 36 coins. Okay, as you can see, the people have started purchasing my stuff, and I'm just going to collect the coins. Okay, here we go. Wheat is ready once again. Let's just harvest it. I got another tool. I'm just going to collect all the coins that I made from my shop. Okay, perfect. Nobody purchased my tools. Right, so I'm just going to sell this for 36 coins, and if you sell like 100, that's 360 coins, and for 1,000, it's at 3,600. For 10,000, it's 36,000 coins. And trust me, that's a lot of money if you're talking about even at lower stages. So things are going to take a lot of time. Don't worry, be patient, and just enjoy your game. See, all these people are purchasing my wheat for 36 coins. People are greedy for wheat. I'm not even joking. In 2025, if you're not doing wheating, and if you're not selling wheat for 36 coins, you're making a really big mistake. You're missing out on so much. People just want wheat, and they want a lot of wheat all the time. So weeding is your way to go. And apart from that, essentially any crop is a good way to make money. I recommend people to plant soybeans, carrots, corn, or sugarcane since they don't take a lot of time and they can give you a lot of coins as well. So you should definitely look for that. Okay, now that we've talked about all the basic ways to make money, let's talk about some special places you can get some coins from. Number 1 is the Farm Pass. So Farm Pass is like a playable feature that comes every month in the game. You have to complete some golds, and you can unlock a lot of rewards, including XP and some coins. You can see there's some coins on the free road, and if you purchase a farm pass, you can get more coins. So you really have to buy the farm pass just for the coins. I think that's not worth it. Now, this might not be an efficient way to make money since it depends on your level, and I'm just getting 35,000 coins on the free road as being like a level 250 farmer, which is not really that helpful. But yeah, it's one of the ways to make money in the game. Sometimes when you have the special catalog events, you guys can get coins from there. Like I'm getting 23,000 coins, which is a lot. From the task events, you guys can get a lot of coins. So make sure that you're playing your game and you're participating in all these special events because they can be a great opportunity to make coins in the game. Right, so those are some of my ways to make coins fast in the game. If I try to summarize what I just said, I would say play every day, play regularly, make the products, don't starve your machines, harvest effectively, do weeding. Weeding is in my top 3 ways to make coins fast in the game. And if you have a lot of time, I would suggest you guys to prepare for this event. The visitor bonus double coins event. It's very, very helpful. A reminder, there's a video in the description. Check it out. And I hope it helps you guys and you can make a lot of coins in the game. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts and comments or what do you think about making money. What's your favorite way to make coins in the game and how many coins do you have in the game currently? If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do. There's going to be more such fun hidden content, updates, gameplay, and many other awesome videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good day.